Hello and welcome to AorbTech. Today we're going to discuss continuous series of pandas, and in this episode we will discuss about join operation. So the agenda of today's session: first we will see the basic definition of join operation. After that we will do a practical demonstrations. Then we will see a couple of method and function such as left join, right join, outer join and inner join. And in the last, when we have both data frame have similar columns, how we can tackle this issue. So for that we will use suffix, and then we will see a various type of suffix such as left suffix and right suffix. Now let's move forward with our first topic, which is join. Join means combining two tables or two data frame by matching their rows. So for example, here if we see the diagram, we have a data frame 1. In this data frame 1 we have a two column A and B consist of 10 rows, and then we have data frame 2 with column C and D with consist of 10 rows. After that we basically apply the join function and we get 10 rows with join A, B, C, D. So we have one data frame consists of 4 column A, B, C, D, and we get 10 rows. And this is how we can join our data frame. So let's start with the practical. First we need to import our library, import pandas as PD, as we already know that used for data analysis and manipulation. And then we create a two data frame 1 and data frame 2. Data frame 1 we have A and B. Let me show you. So this is our data frame 1. We have two column, we have 10 index or rows. So then we create data frame 2. We also have 10 rows and the column is C and D. Now we already get two data frame. The next task is to basically join these two data frame. How we can join? Simply write df1 dot join df2. If I run the code, we get the results, and we basically get one data frame. How we get one data frame? Simply join df1 with df2, and this join is happen based on the matching index, because in data frame 1 we have a 10 rows and data frame 2 we also have a 10 rows. So we can do other way around. For example, instead of df1 join df2, we can do also df2 dot join df1. If I run this cell, you get the results. Instead of ABCD we get CDAB, because we join df2 with df1. That's why we get this position of these columns, but the rows results is the same. What happen if we don't have matching index or rows? For example, in df1 we have 3 rows and df2 we have 5 rows. How we can join these two data frame? Because we don't have a matching index here. So for that we'll discuss how, and how we'll see a various join method. So for example, we have a df1, and in this df1 we have a two column consist of 3 rows. So we have df2 where we have two columns where we have 5 index. So how we can join these two data frames. So let me show you with the first example, left join. Left join is basically keep all rows from left table and matching row from the right, which means that it will keep all these rows and only matching row with the df2. So how we do with the practical, df1 dot join df2 and comma, where we will use how, and how will specify left, and if I run, as you can see that the results is based on the matching records, because in left table, I mean in the df1 we have 3 records, and that's why the join is happen based on the left data frame, which is df1. By default it's join based on the left. I can quickly show you. If we don't specify here, and if I just use bracket, and we get the same result. So by default, when we join our data frame, it's happen based on the left join operations. So the next one is a right join. Right join is basically other way around. So keep all rows from the right table and match row from the left. So for example, if we take this line of code, instead of right left, we just say that right, and if I run, we get the results. So in df1 we have 3 rows, and df2 we have 5 rows, but we are applying a right join. That's why we keep all the records from the right table, which as you can see here. But as we know that in df1 we have only 3 records, that's why the rest of values show as a none, which means missing values, because we are applying right join, and that's why right join we have 5 rows, and the join is happen based on the 5 rows, and in the other case we don't have 5 values in df1. That's why the rest of 3 and 4 rows index rows we are showing names. The next one is inner join. Inner join is basically based on the matching records. So for example, in that case we have 3 records in the df1 and the 5 records in the df2, but as we know that matching is in both 3 rows. So let's see dot join and df2 how is equal to inner, and if I run, we get 3 index results, because we apply the inner, and inner is make sure that only matching index are joined. That's why we get 3 rows here. The last one is basically a outer indexed. Outer index is basically opposite of inner. So let me convert to Python. it keep all the rows from both tables or data frames match where possible and filling missing value where not. So for example, it will match all of them, doesn't matter the row are existing or not. So the maximum index we have 4 or 5 rows in that case, because we have 5 rows, so the outer match will happen based on the 5 rows, because it will join all the rows, and in the inner based on the matching, which means based on the matching based on the minimum which is combined here. So let's apply the outer join here. Outer join, so we can say df1 dot join df2, and then we apply how is equal to outer, and it will join based on the outer method. And as you can see that we have a 5 index, so that's why it's matched based on the all the possible records that was in this data frame. Now what happen if we both data frame df1 and data frame df2 have a similar name? So how we can tackle this issue? For that we will use suffix. If we go to the definition, suffix is a small word added to the end of the column name to avoid name clashes. So let's say we have df1 we have 2 columns A and B, and we have 5 rows. Then we have df2. In df2 we also have a same column name A and B, and we have 5 rows. So how we can join these two data frame although we have a similar column name? So for that we use a suffix. So left join df dot join, so we pass a parameter left suffix, we give the name underscore left, and right suffix we give the name of underscore right. So in df1 this column we change the name A underscore left, B underscore left, and then we use the second table which is df2, and we change the name A underscore right, B underscore B. Why we're doing these things? Because we have a same name, so to avoid name clashes we are using left suffix and right suffix. So if I run our code, as you see that we just change our name to remove the confusion between those similar names. That was the end of this episode. I hope it's clarify you, and that was very simple topic about join function that we covered in this episode. So if you want to the source code, you can visit our website where you can find our GitHub link as well, where you can download the code and you can practice of this episode. If you have any question, you can write in the comment section. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay tuned for the future episode. Until then, goodbye.